Hey there, Morbid Maniacs. It's time for another spooky video, a part of Vlogtober. And for tonight's spooky video, I'm going to be talking all about a paranormal game which is known as the Whispering Game. So the Whispering Game is a paranormal game used to summon entities outside of yourself. It is commonly played at nighttime in a quiet, dark, isolated room. Once nighttime has come, you are to go to your chosen room. You are to close all of the curtains, block out all of the windows, and turn off all of the lights. Also make sure that you and whoever you may be playing with are completely alone in this room. No noise whatsoever. You can play this game with another person, however, the results work best when you're alone. You are said to get into your bed, however, do not fall asleep. You are to keep an eye on the clock or on the time throughout the remainder of the game. Stay awake, and whatever you do, do not fall asleep. Once the clock strikes 3 a.m., you may now proceed to play the rest of the game. You are to place both of your hands over your ears to cover out as much sound as possible. Then you are to plant your face into your pillow, making sure that you can 1, breathe, and 2, continue keeping an eye on the time. With the pillow over your face, you are to repeat the words, "The devil lied again." Speak them softly and even whisper them if you want to. The devil lied again. Count the times that you speak these words. Say them over and over again. The devil lied again. Over and over until you reach 66 times. Do not allow yourself to lose track of the amount of times you say these words. At exactly 3:33 a.m., you are to remove your hands from your ears and stop whispering. You are to listen. Listen closely. Listen carefully. At this point, you may begin to hear whispers coming from the darkness in the area surrounding you. These whispers are not your own, and if you hear them, you have succeeded in the summoning. It's believed that you should never put too much thought into the words the whispers are telling you. It's unknown what these whispers are coming from or what they may be. However, many believe them to be demons or spirits which you have summoned. Some have even claimed them to be the devil's helpers. And one person who was playing this game heard the whispers say, "No, he isn't. He is my friend." However, no matter what the entity or the entities tell you, you should never believe it. Never feed into it, because most of the time they are lies. And this game actually reminds me of something that I wanted to tell you guys. So in one of my most recent Vlogtober videos, I believe it was after I had gotten finished recording the Appalachian Mountains one, I could be mistaken. In that, when I got finished, I was taking photos next to my little setup over here, and I had blew out my candles. I had turned off all the lights. The only lights that were on were my spider lights over here and my black light. I was taking pictures in the darkness like the little weirdo that I am. And in one of the photos, I noticed behind me there was like a face of a man. Now, Josh was here at the time, however, he was in the back room. He was not in here, and we were the only two that were here at the time. So there's no way there could have been another person in this house. There was nothing behind me that could have caused anything to look like a face. So I thought it was really spooky, but it didn't really scare me all that much. The man looked like he had dark hair, kind of like an angry expression on his face, a mustache, and kind of like a pointy nose. My house was my great-grandparents' house. I don't know if I've ever talked about that on my channel before. I'm sure I have at some point. My great-grandpa did pass away in here. This was like years before I was even born, or like a year before I was born. And this face did not look anything like my great-grandpa from the photos I've seen. I don't believe that this was him. I don't really know what it was. It was really spooky, and I wanted to share that with you all because this game is called the Whisper Game. So I know you guys are gonna think I'm absolutely nuts for this, but like I've said so many times before in my videos, I would never lie or make up anything that I tell you. Everything I tell you is the 100% honest truth, and you can do with that what you will, but I would never do that, okay? So every night before I go to sleep, I turn out my lights. Last night I actually sleep with the TV on because a few nights before I was having issues falling asleep. The TV helps me for whatever reason. So I was laying in bed and I was trying to fall asleep, and this happens almost on a nightly basis, as I said. I'll turn my head, I'll leave my head on top of my pillows. This is the main reason why I sleep with my head underneath my pillow. I can hear like whispering in my ear, whatever ear I have turned away from the pillow. Kind of like a man just whispering. I don't know what it's saying. It's words I can't understand, but it's just kind of like that, and it's so creepy, guys. This is why I put my head over, or put my pillow over my head when I sleep at night, because anytime I leave my head out on top of the pillow, I hear this. So I don't know if it's like because I am clairvoyant. That's like another word for like a form of psychic, being a medium or whatever. I don't really know how to explain it. I don't know if it's where I'm clairvoyant, because I heard a lot of clairvoyant people have that issue where they'll see faces before they fall asleep, like with in their mind's eye, with their eyes closed, or if it's just something that's like attached to me, trying to tell me something. I don't really know. I don't really feel threatened by it, because I feel like if it was something threatening, it would have done something to me by now. Nevertheless, it's very spooky, and I really wanted to share that with you all since we're talking about the Whispering Game. Now, will I be playing this game? Absolutely not. Because one, I'm getting older, and not that you can't play games when you're older, it's just that I value my sleep very, very much. I have issues sleeping sometimes, and I want to be able to get my rest. So this is one game I'm going to be skipping out on for that reason, and also because some of these games are like actually summoning a spirit or something dark that you do not want attached to you or inside of your home. And I've come to realize that the years that I played a lot of these paranormal games on my channel, that it doesn't always end well. Now, some of them are just for fun. I don't believe that they're real, but you have to take everything with a grain of salt. And if you play this game, play it at your own risk. But please be careful, because I don't want anything to happen to you guys, and I care about you, so please take my word for it. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big ol' thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Become a morbid maniac. Also, be sure to hit that bell notification. That way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. Please be sure to let me know if you've ever played the Whispering Game before, and if you ever heard any whisperings coming towards you. What do you think the whispering is that I hear of the night? I would love to know in the comments below. And I love you all so much, and I will see ya in my next one.